What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Florida High Performance YouTube channel. I'm Eric. Behind me is the 2019 ZR1. If you saw the first episode on this car, you'll know that we're doing a bunch of crazy work to it. We're going to be taking this motor out, putting a late model engine's 416 in its place, and a whole bunch of other parts. On today's episode, I'm going to be tearing out all the factory parts that are in this car and some aftermarket parts and getting ready to put that new motor in this. So come along for a ride and check it out. So guys, here I am, the LT5, the 2019 ZR1. We're going to be taking the blower off today, the intake, a bunch of other parts. We're going to be dropping the exhaust out of the bottom of the car. And basically, by the end of the day, I want to have this motor ready to come out. Hey guys, so something interesting about the LT5 engine is the Supercharger drive setup's actually 11 ribs. It was very hard to find an 11 rib belt, exactly the size we needed in this greenback Fleet Runner Gates belt, which is usually what we run on the Supercharger application. So we actually took a 12 rib belt and just cut a rib off of it and made an 11 rib belt. A lot of people are asking me, where do you get the belts? How do you find the belts? Where do you get an 11 rib belt? Well, you just make an 11 rib belt. Take a 12 rib belt, cut one of the ribs off, and now you have an 11 rib belt. The more you know. All right guys, well, we've made good progress on the ZR1. I've gotten the Supercharger off, the valve covers, the rockers, and a bunch of other stuff. I've gotten the headers unbolted from the heads, and I'm about to drop them out the bottom of the car. The headers that were in this were from American Racing. They're 2-inch primary. The headers going in with the 416 from late model engines are also from American Racing. They're what they call their race headers. So as you can see here, they're stepped. So they start life as a 2-inch primary off the flange, and then they go to 2 1/8. So you can see where they get a little larger. That's going to kind of help us move air through these headers and down to the X-pipe. They're V-banded at the collector as well, which is awesome. So we get a really good seal there. And the X-pipe's actually 3.5 inches as opposed to 3-inch, which is coming out. So more air in, more air out, more power. It's kind of what we're after. So these things are pretty sweet. And we had them ceramic coated, which is a plus. right, guys, well, that about wraps it up on our ZR1. Super exciting, very rare car. Got to tear it down. Took the motor out, took the transaxle out. We've sent the transmission out to get built. I can't wait to get this thing back together, get the 416 back in from late model engines, get the transmission back in, and the next time you see this car, dyno time, baby. Woo, I can't wait. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, tell your friends. We'll see you next time.